Hadrian Marlowe is lost. Not lost because he lacks purpose, but lost across time, across empires, across half a century of chasing a peace that may have no hope of existing. In Howling Dark, Christopher Ruocchio takes everything he set in motion in Empire of Silence and stretches it outward until it almost breaks. Hadrian has spent decades searching for the lost world of Vergassos, hoping, against all hope, that he can end a 400-year war with the Sollan. Not through annihilation, not through conquest, but through understanding. And that choice alone is very telling about what kind of book this is. As I've said previously, what struck me the most about Howling Dark is just the sheer might of Ruocchio's prose. It is vivid, emotional, and beautifully descriptive without becoming overindulgent. He knows when to linger and when to move. And I never found the emotion to feel forced. And though it is purposefully melodramatic, it feels earned. Hadrian's internal monologue reads similarly to classic literature. There is a dramatic, almost romantic quality to how he reflects on his choices, his failures, his place in history. He is painfully self-aware. He knows when he is making what will be perceived as a bad decision, and he will still choose to make it because he believes that paying the cost is worth it for the greater good. And I think that self-awareness is what makes him such a compelling protagonist. We don't agree with everything he does, but we understand him, or at least I do. His conviction, despite his naivete, make him a fascinating character to follow, both when he's right and when he's wrong. In this book, I found our supporting cast to be just as carefully drawn. Allies, mercenaries, traitors, and monsters are all very distinct and morally complex in ways that enrich the story. Even the Sollan are rendered in a way that makes them more than an enemy. They are frightening, but in a way that only familiarity can elicit. I continue to be impressed with Ruocchio's use of historical and mythological references, which he uses to reinforce the immense scale of time in this universe, and reveal how Hadrian understands and frames his world. Our present is his ancient past, capital A on ancient. When the tension peaks, Howling Dark is relentless, and when the action slows, the writing alone was enough to keep me in its clutches. I genuinely can't think of a single thing in this book that I disliked. Even when I hurt, it was good. That doesn't happen a lot. For me, this book felt like the moment where Sun Eater cemented what we're in for. Empire of Silence made promises, Howling Dark delivered on them. If this series is a tragedy, and I think that's what we're headed for, then Howling Dark is where we realize just how far Sun Eater is willing to go. Bye.